Is that free food I see popping up in my yard? This is what we always called onion grass, but in reality, it's actually wild garlic and it's edible. As it turns out, all alliums are edible and you can identify them by their distinct oniony or garlicky smell. If it doesn't have that smell, then it's probably a toxic lookalike, so don't eat it unless you're sure. But if you're sure like I am here, you can dehydrate it and make the most delicious powder. Just make sure they're clean and dry and put them in a food dehydrator until they're totally crispy. For me, this was 3 hours at 125. If you don't have a food dehydrator, you can always use your oven at the lowest setting or leave them outside to dry in the sun. Once they're totally crispy and you can easily break them, that's when I put them in my spice grinder and grind them to a powder. I use the powder in place of onion powder in different recipes, but I also like to mix a teaspoon or so of it in some softened butter to make a compound butter that you can spread on everything. Toast, grilled cheese, sauces can all be transformed with just a little pat of the stuff. You can also use it fresh as you would chives, but they're not quite as tender, which is why I prefer to make them into a powder. Today I just got a small harvest, but it's early in the season, so I'll make more. Last year I made enough to last me the entire year. And I love having access to something that's free and is so useful and delicious. Let me know if you try it, and happy eating!